Hello everyone. Let's today talk about social work and its professional goals. And as we know that social work is a profession based on scientific skills and technique which always aims at rendering service to the needy people, always who are those who are in need of love, care and protection. So social work has become a tremendous profession and also a kind of career for those who always want to build their career in this particular discipline. So let's see the next. So by going through this presentation, one will be able to understand and conceptualize the meaning and definition of social work and identify the professional goals of social work and also describe various roles of the social worker. So let's see the meaning of social work, and where I have mentioned 2 points. One point is basically talking about the history of professional social work in India, which is of recent origin, and it began in India in 1936 as mentioned you can see. And in the next point we are talking about social work again, the meaning of social work, which is an early charity practice and is always attempts to help individuals, groups and communities to get a clear insight about the problems that strengthens their ego to face conditions and reality and then try to improve them. And basically social work always focuses on building that particular self confidence on the part of the client so that they can face their problems at their own. Definition of social work, there are so many definitions you will get if you search, who have been given by eminent social workers and sociologists. And one of the definition given by Friedlander 1955 I have mentioned here, which is talking about social work in a very brief way. And Friedlander also talks about that it assists individuals alone or in groups to obtain social and personal satisfaction and independence. That is social work. And now if we see social work as a profession, so here we can see that social workers work in various fields of service. And why it is being said as profession? Because anybody can adopt social work as his profession for his day to day, for his livelihood, to earn his bread and butter today. So social work, a social worker can work in different fields. So what can be those fields? So as you can see, the community development, child protection, child and family welfare, youth programs, disability, health, education, the workplace, and social policy development. So these are not only the sectors where the social worker can work. There are some more sectors also where social workers can find the scope of working. So these are some of those particular scopes where social workers can get engaged and can provide service to the needy people. So there are some professional goals of social work. As the social work is a professional discipline or course, so social work always has some professional goals. And the first professional goal you can see as empowerment of client, which is more important. Basically, social work, whatever methods and tools and techniques are available in this discipline, we always talk about the empowerment of client. And empowerment means here social, political, and economic. All these three sectors of empowerment, where if a client becomes empowered in these three sectors, then definitely we can say that the client can be able to handle his issues and problems. Communication can be another goal, to promote effective and client delivery system, to enhance problem solving, coping and development capacities, to link people with resources, service and opportunities, to develop and improve social policy, caring, curing and changing the society. So these are the goals of professional goals of social work. Then there are some roles of social worker I have mentioned here. So there can be again, I must have to say that these are not only the roles of social worker. There are some other roles of social worker which can be found in different materials, journals, books, etc. But here I am mentioning some of the key role of social worker, which can be listed as enabler. He enables, he facilitates, he helps the people. That means his clients who always is in need of help and assistance. He guides. Social worker guides. Then social worker is a communicator. He communicates with his people in such a way where he is able to find out their issues and also teach people how to find out their issues and work on them. He is a resource mobilizer. Social worker is an advocate. He can be said as an advocate. His another role is advocate, as because he works and his voice always raises on behalf of the powerless people. Then dealing with stress and burnout. So there are some other roles also of social worker, as I have mentioned few minutes ago. So you can also find out and can have a search of those particular roles. So let's come to the summary of this presentation. In this presentation, we have understood the meaning and definition of social work and also the professional goals of social work. And also, social worker plays various types of roles while dealing with the needs of his clients. We can see that. So these are the references. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching and stay safe.